back into the hut, as you guys are all warming yourselves by the fire, the elder halfling woman, Lyra, is pouring some water into the kettle and starts to boil and hears, "Oh, the tea is almost ready, but dear me, don't know where the tea actually is." She's kind of opening the cupboards and searching through it. Every time she walks by, you guys all can, let's just get a perception roll from everyone that's in the house.
Okay.
Tybalt, Baz, and Derek.
Aw.
11.
Score 23.
Got a plus
23.
6, roll to
Holy
1.
shite. Plus
Baz,
6,
every
roll to
time-
1.
Lyra walks by, you feel you're warming by the fire, and every time she walks by, it almost feels like the fire's not even there. You feel like a chill that goes straight to your bones, only for a second. It goes away as she walks by. And as she's kind of rummaging through the cupboards, you hear the approaching sounds of Wynn and another figure walking up onto the small alcove.
Am I opening the door and walking through? I guess I'll open the door
I
and
don't
walk
know, are
through.
you?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Fucking ghost. I'm not saying that. Twitch said that. So I'm gonna open the door and walk in, and I suppose Nevin's following me in. Well, not Nevin.
When you walk in and behind when you see another figure kind of cloak over his head, Derek, do you want to describe what they see?
Sure. You see a 6-foot tall human. I guess with the cloak over his head, you can't really see much of what he looks like, other than he's got leather armor, backpack on, and a weird-looking staff thing on his back. He's wearing leather armor, and on his left hand is like a gauntlet glove-looking thing.
Are you Thanos?
I guess with the cloak, and that's pretty much what you'd see.
So Win, who's your friend?
I'm gonna say this is a homeless guy I saw walking down the road, although he doesn't smell that homeless. Introduce yourself, and then while they're mingling and there's a distraction, I want to investigate and look around and look for some weird stuff, and especially focus on the woman and do some sniffing and stuff. Look for some weirdness.
Yeah.
Baz can't make the connection, but he shivers whenever she walks by.
When roll investigation as you come in and start sniffing around.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. 20!
Dirty 20.
Dirty
You sniffed
20.
the
yeah.
air and hadn't really paid attention as you first came in, hearing about Mr. Scribbles kind of distracted you, but you kind of stick out your tongue and taste the air, and it tastes kind of like mold and dampness, dust, dirt. You get to pick up the sense of all your party members, but you don't catch any scent in the air from the woman herself.
Okay, I'm gonna stab her with my glaive.
She's like up the cupboard looking for tea, and you go in to stab into her, and she does kind of shudder and like shock as like her head actually twists around
Oh, Jesus.
like 180 degrees. Well, Sonny, what would you do that for? As you look in your glaive, kind of piercing through her, you don't see any blood, but it kind of passes straight through her as her body around it is kind of ethereal.
What?
Win.
Greetings, my name is
Ghost!
Phoenix
Run
Tree.
away.
Oh my god!
And it passes through her?
Derek, I think it does pierce in through her because it is a magic weapon, but Derek, I think we'll hold off on your character's introduction as when just started combat.
Yeah.
As her body
Hold
turns...
on 1 second, Anthony.
Yeah, 1 second as he readies some fire. Yeah, everyone go ahead and roll initiative. And as
Natural 20,
the blade
baby.
passes in, her body turns ethereal, her head
13,
turns
that's-
around, and in the cabin, the fire is extinguished and nothing left there, just old ash. The house kind of more decrepit now. Everything kind of fallen apart in different various states of disrepair and ruin. As you see, ethereal halfling woman goes and reaches her hands towards Wynn.
Can we not like go to one person's house or meet one person on a road and have it not be some shit?
Yeah, me.
What are we like playing D&D
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
True.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
in
right.
town you can do that.
Yeah, in town. New rule: we meet anybody on the road. Tybalt sets them
Wait.
on fire instantly.
You just attack him immediately.
Yes.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
So I guess I caught your name. That's about it.
Do you have a map, my friend, or are we gonna free ball this?
This is free. You're in a like 20-foot home. You
Yeah.
guys are all pretty close. The far end, Wynn stabbing his glaive into the ethereal figure. Everyone else was around where the fireplace was on the opposite end, kind of huddled. It was Antony's at the door, and then the ghost next to Wynn.
All right. Generally, Sloth, when we have like encounters, we have a map and tokens, but sometimes you have to free play them, which is fine.
Sometimes you have to
Makes it
use
just
your-
as fun.
Your mind.
Sometimes you have to
Theater
use your
of the mind.
goddamn
Theater of the
imagination.
mind, baby.
Use your imagination.
Droop got a 23.
Jesus
What is with
Christ,
all these
Droop.
Initiative
this just-
rolls.
This just means the DM has
Man.
to track our locations better.
Droop
True.
and I got a natural 20. Let's go.
He's
You
basically
and Droop are like butt brothers. Like I
Droop
just
is gonna
imagine
kind
you
of-
two sleep butt to butt.
I don't sleep
Valid. Never mind.
Anymore.
I don't sleep.
anymore.
Character development. You did sleep butt to butt, and it freaked you out so much that you literally no longer sleep.
Do
It freaks him out because he doesn't even sleep in the same tent anymore. The tail tickled him too much.
Droop's gonna let out a quick shout as everything kind of disappears in the home. He now feels all wet still, not even dried a bit from the fire, as it was what seems to be an illusion. Even the warmth from it seemed to be an illusion as he pulls out his short bow, fires at the figure that now appears to be a threat. He rolls a nat 1 as his bow string
Oh,
snaps.
God.
Let's go, Droop.
Not again.
That's like the second
And he
time.
just moves as far back as he can in the corner. The right corner of the room. It's kind of like a rectangle, 20 feet long, about 10 feet wide. You guys are all on one side with Antony, and then on the opposite side at the far end is the ghost-like figure and Wynn. And it's going to be Tybalt's turn.
All right.
I don't mean to interrupt, but so did it look like my glaive did no damage at all when I stabbed her?
For the sake of the game, yes, it did no damage.
Okay.
But you did reveal it.
Okay.
So, with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on this ghost lady.
Okay.
What does she look like now that we know she's a ghost?
Her skin is now just like an ethereal blue. You can almost see through it in places. Her hair is now kind of floating on ends behind her, no longer kind of matted around her head. Kind of floating about. Her head is her body's facing one way. Her head is twisted 180, looking at Wynn as his glaive is kind of
God.
in her.
So, question: I can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn, right?
The only way you can cast 2 level spells in a turn is if you have a quicken spell.
Okay. So then I'll just instead of using both my spell slots in one turn, I will just hit her with an Eldritch Blast after
Okay.
that hex, or attempt to. With an 11, probably not.
Actually, it hits.
Oh, really?
It does.
So I get force damage, which is 8
8.
plus necrotic damage, which is 6.
As your purple crackling lightning blasts across the room, Wind kind of feels it over his shoulder as it slams into this figure, kind of distorts, ripples around as the energy kind of ignites it, and its eyes just kind of shift and focus towards Tybalt. Well, that wasn't very kind of you.
Sorry, lass. And I'll billow my cape.
She's polite for a ghost.
You're ugly for a dwarf. In my turn.
Wow.
There was no reason for the cut down, but it happened.
I don't even understand. Like, you're the one that cast Fireball on me. And I forgave you, you dickhead.
It was a joke. We'll laugh about it if we don't die.
Boo roasted. You're damn right, Sloth.
And then it'll be Antony's turn after Tybalt.
Okay, I guess.
Just don't cast Fireball, please.
I'll do what I know. I'm gonna try and shoot it.
If you would like to get caught up more on the
Excuse
story,
me?
and you
What
have,
does that say?
if you have time, of course, I do
The
have these
gun?
all uploaded on my YouTube channel.
We
It's
got
D&D,
guns?
LMoP, Lost
don't
Minds
have
of
guns.
Planforia, whatever.
What the fuck is that?
It would only be good for like
I want a
background
gun.
stuff. It's not something
I
worth
don't know,
watching.
or-
Watching. It's like put on while you're doing
Six
dishes or
sticks.
whatever.
Sure,
You only need to
shoot
hear, you
holy
don't really need to
fire, I don't
see.
need a gun, but yeah.
Do you want to describe what comes out of your pistol as you fire it?
So I pull the pistol out and I aim it, and it's white wooden handle with a steel
Yes.
barrel and like a kind of dragon design at the tip of the barrel.
All the same
And
campaign,
there's
yeah.
you see
I think
a
I'm on like
glowing green.
I don't know, let me check.
Well,
Probably
it's
like
a
episode
green glow coming
25
from
by
where
now.
like
'Cause
the
it's
flint
all in a
of it would
playlist.
be, or the hammer would be, and as it
Oh,
fires, you see
library.
instead of what we in the real world would see as
LMoP
like a normal
31
red
view flow
muzzle
full
flash,
playlist.
it's more of a green muzzle flash.
Yeah. So yeah, they're all in there.
As it fires and blasts into the creature, doing damage.
Like 3d6 damage.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a free action. I'm just gonna say, hey Anthony, I appreciate the craftsmanship on that. Did you make that yourself? We gotta compare notes.
I did. And yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, back up. I don't know how much further I can get away, but
From the
try and back
door,
up.
there's like the bed right behind you, but if you back around the bed towards the corner on the other side of the fireplace, you have Droop hiding there and everyone else kind of in front of that.
So is the building real? So the building's real.
The building is rear, but
the
no
fire was
real.
not.
The fire was not, and everything else seems to be in quite more ruin and disrepair. Like the
Okay.
bed's kind of cracked in on itself. There's no longer like the rugs kind of eaten by insects and moths, and everything is just kind of like a ruined house instead of kind of a small widow's hut as it looked like before.
So yeah, I'll back up and try and give as much room for other people to get in there with. And
As
it's my turn.
as you move to the back, the ghost space kind of transforms into like a hideous, almost demonic view. As everyone in the room, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh God, please no.
Baz, you're good. Anthony, you're good.
3.
Tybalt. Ooh, Tybalt. Win, you're good. And Barrick is.
Natural 1.
Roll a
That's not good,
23. It better
Tybalt.
be good.
When Anthony, Baz, and Barrick, you all make the save, you're not going to be
Everyone
frightened.
but me.
Tybalt, you're going to be frightened. From this
what-
creature.
I
what is
did
that
forget
about
to
again?
tell you that
You're gonna have
up here in
disadvantage
this
on all your
corner,
attack rolls and
these are your
ability
saving
checks,
throws.
And you can't willingly move.
So
closer
basically, when
to
there are
the
actions in
creature.
battle that you
But
or
you're
your enemy
also,
can
since you
take,
failed by 5 or more
that
of the
will
DC, you're
cause
also
you to
gonna
make a savings
age.
against it. So, like for instance, this ghost person tried to
Age?
scare us, which would decimate us in battle, like make
What's
us
your
run
age?
away or make it so we
Did
can't
Drew
attack or
fail-
would be
Drew
fail it
terrified
too?
for a
How
turn or
much
whatever.
age?
Drew has to
And you would have to
Oh,
roll a
I'm
savings
rolling it
against
right
something
now.
like
Oh,
that.
no.
Same
It's
with
not
like
good.
if
It's
you
not
step on
good.
a trap, you might roll a dexterity save to try and dodge the trap, stuff like that.
Droop has to make his wisdom saving throw. Ooh, he
How
has a
long do
+0.
tieflings live?
Oh no, Droop!
Oh, no!
Not more
Droop is
poor
also
droopy
frightened.
Droop.
And Droop is also gonna age.
No, goblins don't live that long.
Wait, so a nat
11
1 is making
days.
them age? What the fuck is this
Age.
thing?
Am I gonna die of old age? Tybalt's 20 something, so he should be good unless he gets like
Tybalt.
70.
You're gonna age 20 years.
How
Oh!
old am I?
Wait, maybe this is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe you'll turn into like the dark dark sage.
I think I'm older
Guys,
than my dad at this point.
You feel your bones become thinner, your skin droop a little bit.
Tieflings live a long time.
Droop is also gonna age 20 years. And how long do goblins live?
Goblins don't live a long time.
Oh no,
Oh,
poor,
no.
poor. Oh,
I'm
this is
45.
Droop's gonna die.
I am now 45. I have to go change that.
Goblins live up to 60.
You found that already?
Yeah. Obviously up to interpretation.
Says they rarely live longer than 50 years.
Yeah. That has more to do, I think, with infighting and just being goblins, though.
Mm-hmm.
Natural causes.
Droop was Droop was only 19.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
He now looks quite old. Well, you can't tell behind the mask, but he feels a lot older.
Let me go change my age and my details.
I don't think I ever put an age in my details. Oops.
It's important, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean. So, Sloth, what you saw there is two people literally sucked ass on their rolls, so now they're gonna get old and die.
No, we're not dying.
Just well, we're all dying.
Yeah, that's true. We're
All
all
the time.
dying all the time.
It's just happening a little faster.
You just
Um,
that's got to be terrifying. You just like all of a sudden lose 20 years off your life in a fucking second. Like that's not small.
I really hope that's not at the start of each turn thing.
The aging is not.
We're about to find out. Yeah, we're about to find out.
The creature is then going to try to finish wrapping its hands as its body twists around and touch when.
Mommy, sorry,
For
mommy, sorry,
20.
mommy.
You
20
got
to
the
hit.
touch.
20 to hit. Yeah, so that's gonna hit.
You're going to take 46 plus 3 necrotic damage. You're going to take 21 necrotic damage.
I mean,
Ooh.
that's not like half my fucking health.
As the icy hands close around your throat and you feel yourself not able to breathe, the skin almost blistering where the hands touch from the
This
cold.
thing's strong. What is it?
And after that, it's going to be Baz's turn.
This has all happened pretty quickly. Is the door still
Balls
open a little
immediately
bit?
sag an
The
additional
door,
2
the
inches.
door is like very open.
Okay.
Is there even a door? Like,
There's still a door. It's not
That's
looking
great.
as nice and upkept as it was, but it's still there.
I'm going to run in and kind of get a little between Wynn and this spectral lady and go for my main attack here. So 18 to hit.
Does hit.
Excellent. With that hit, we will mark her as favored foe.
Okay.
So then we do this damage. And favorite foe gets additional 4. We're looking at 13
total?
damage total. I'm gonna call Baxter in for an attack of his, and just to get him in the fray. He'll just kind of bound in and wrap around the other side of Win and take his attack. I need to figure out how to get that to roll faster. The 16 to hit.
16 hits.
So 6. And because we haven't resummoned him, it is still acid damage.
5 acid. Is it bonus? The 5? I see the cost.
That's just, it's 1d6 plus 2. So
Plus
it'd
2.
be 7 total.
Okay.
And that's just piercing damage. There's no bonus damage for acid this time.
Okay, gotcha. That's just his reaction.
That's his action on my bonus.
Gotcha. And okay.
That's it for me and for him as well.
Okay, it's gonna be Wynn's turn.
Is this hoe still choking me?
After you felt the strangling like let up, not choking you right now.
All right. Gonna use my second wind and regain some HP here because that fucking hurt. 7, 8 total.
Could have been a crit.
Could have been.
That would have really hurt.
Yeah, that's true. And then I'm going to try and stab her
Okay.
with my stabbing stick. 13.
13 hits.
For 11 damage.
11 magical. Her form is like wavering after your strike. Kind of like rippling, almost like parts of it are fading in and out of sight.
And nope, can't use the pole arm attack because I already used my bonus action. So that's my turn.
Okay, it's gonna be Bayric's turn.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, stuff is happening real fast. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to cast Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
And just muster up all the energy I have and try to fire some radiant energy at this thing. $21 to hit.
That hits.
Yep. All right.
Let's
so,
get that good guiding bolt damage.
21 radiant
21?
damage.
21 radiant
Dang.
damage.
That's more than one.
That's a good roll.
That's insane.
That's half
Invoke.
a fireball.
The power of Morden, you fire a blinding light across the small ruined hut as it strikes this figure, and as the energy kind of collides with its etherealness, it kind of begins to ignite in a quick burst of flame and kind of blinds everyone. And as the light dies down after a few seconds, the creature's no longer there.
All right.
It's dead.
What happened?
I feel weathered.
Everybody, okay?
No.
Can I take a look at Tybalt? What happened, Tybalt?
I feel like everything hurts. My back.
You've got all these lines on your face that weren't there before.
Can I make can I try to sense what happened to Tybalt, like via Arcana or something like that?
Oh.
I feel older.
Go ahead and roll religion.
Religion. Okay. I'm gonna use guidance on myself.
Okay.
Might need it. Oops. I hit the button and it didn't.
Oh,
there
dude,
we
you're
go.
not light.
And then throw a D.
Wait, you should. Oh, you don't have a bonus to religion?
I don't have a bonus for religion because it's an
Yeah.
intelligence skill.
Hi. Awfully cute.
Well, that's I guess
Because as a
knowing
cleric,
that-
you'd at least be proficient in it.
Yeah, 13 is the. Now they don't make you be proficient in religion. I'm not really the religious type.
Okay, understandable. I'm
Great
just surprised.
Lord, I'm
I
not
wasn't saying that
religious.
you have to be.
Oh no!
Wow,
no,
you
I
know what? Re-roll your character. Be
Exactly.
proficient in religion next time.
Go back to homeroom. all
Yeah.
right?
Homeroom.
You know, remembering times when you've kind of gone across Morden's texts and dwarven religious artifacts, you've heard of creatures that sometimes are bound to a place, sometimes met a untimely end, or specifically like horrific death that sometimes are tied to a place, not quite ready to move on, and when they sometimes come into contact with people that are still living, they sometimes want to bring them into the realm that they're in, maybe out of loneliness. No one is quite sure, but they seem to have ties to the realm of undeath that can actually bring people closer to their time than they were before.
Yeah.
Do I know of any way to reverse this effect?
We'll do an Arcana check for that one.
Okay. Do guidance again on that.
Good boy.
Let's see. 19
Yeah, you are.
plus.
Oh, with 21.
Oh yeah. Plus 25.
Oh, that's pretty good. You know that people that have been afflicted by this, if they are able to be seen by a high member of clergy or a powerful cleric or priest, that they can reverse the signs of aging, but it must be done relatively quickly.
Oh.
That one bitch back in town. I can't remember her
Oh.
name.
I'm gonna send you what the cure could be, however you want to let the party know that.
Troop. Is Troop okay?
Now.
Oh.
How do you feel?
No. You can come down here.
My teeth are bleeding. My gums hurt. I can't see that good.
32-year-old walking post.
So, okay. Do I feel that Sister Gariel would have had this kind of ability based on our interaction? Potentially.
Possibly.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. What I'll say to Tybalt is, look, I mean, they're effectively leeching. The ghost effectively like leached your lifeblood. I don't I don't have command over the kind of divine energy necessary to reverse this. It's gonna need to be someone.
That cleric of the goddess of luck. Maybe we should go back and see her now.
Yeah, I just know it needs to be done quickly. We don't have a lot of time if we're gonna reverse this at all.
We need to go now.
Oh, is she dead?
Is that the lady, the Tamora?
Yeah, the priestess of Tamora.
Can we make it back to Fandalen? And quick enough?
I need to look at the map. How far
If we
away
use
are
the
we?
dimensional door.
Oops, not
I
that.
think Dimension
Dimensional door does
only
not go
goes-
that far.
Oh shit.
If I can I recall the the time we were on the road from Fandalen to where we left the road, and then from where we came back to the road here.
You guys can walk at about in like 10 hours you can make it like 24 miles, I believe, and that's at average pace. You guys could speed up if needed, but may incur exhaustion.
Exhaustion into town isn't bad.
would I know the distance between here and back to Fandalen?
Yeah.
How?
Let me just measure it real quick.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4,
7.
6 hexes, 7 hexes.
Yeah, if you if you follow the trail,
Get off of that.
it'd be a little bit longer. It seems you'd have to go, but off the trail may not be the best idea either. So it's up to you.
How many miles is each hex?
5.
So we're looking at like 40,
Third.
40 miles
Third.
taking the road.
35. If you take the road.
So if we go through the night, we could definitely make it. Or is my math off on that?
I mean, we just had a rest. Well,
I
we didn't
measured
just have a
about
rest, it's been a
35 if you follow the road back from where you were right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can do 24-ish or 25-ish in 10 hours.
35.
Let's go for it. I need help.
Do
Well, no,
we-
he said
do we
24
know how long we
walking.
have to reverse this?
We have a day.
24 hours a day? Or like,
sun up, yeah, 24 hours, sun up to sundown. Oh, it's not sun up to sun up, rather.
so like
10 hours
if
you can
the
make 24. I'd say probably in like 14 hours. Well, probably about 13 hours hurrying up, you could probably make it back to Fandalen. So being morning, a little late morning, you could probably make it there late night.
and
I'd
it's
say
not
we
it's
both-
not like the next sun up ends the day. It's from the time it happened.
From that time it happens.
I'd say we bolt. Regardless,
I
we
think-
make it back to town, and if we're exhausted, we can at least sleep it off.
Who's the fastest amongst us?
Well,
Oh,
unless
it
there's
used
a,
to be me.
I mean, I
Droop
could,
now.
I
No,
could.
Droop's old. Droop's got
He's fast as hell.
osteoporosis.
He's fast as hell. He's got 40-foot movement speed now.
Holy
Well,
crap.
I have 30. I have 30-foot movement speed, but if there was like a river or something, I could be a lot fucking faster as long as it's
Well,
like
there's
3
no
feet
Fucking
deep.
river, young man.
It is raining.
It is raining. Just being in water makes me fast. Okay, got it. That makes sense.
Just swim through the air.
Swim through the air.
Let's head back to
I-
Fandalen. I can't.
For a minute, can increase my speed to 55.
Okay, we'll just do that every minute.
Can only do that 3 times.
That's not really helpful.
No,
If you do it all 3 times, does it become 150 for a minute?
no. I can do it for I can do it 3 minutes.
Damn.
So like, but if I do that,
Oh shit.
it becomes 110 per turn if I